This the life. This is the life. This ain't the life. We living that life. We living that. We living that. We ain't living that life. Let's go and get into it. Love and Hip Hop Season 2. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 2 episode. I think this is episode 2 or 3. This is 4. This episode was funny as hell. A lot of interesting stuff to talk about. So let's go and start off at the top. Lil B. We starting off with Lil B taking them ugly ass kitten heels off. And she just going to town on Maximilian and his million ass teeth. And she just goes in, she just talking about something, take your dirty ass paws off my husband, da-da-da, and all this type of stuff. And Max seems to don't really even care. And this is my thing. Max, if Max really cared about you, Lil B, or Whitney Houston's goddaughter, he would treat you a little bit better. But you shouldn't have to tell a man that you're married to respect your marriage. That's foolish. So, girl, you're fighting a losing battle and you don't have no weapons or nothing. You don't have anything. So, girl, Lil B, you need to take you and your pedal pusher ass pumps and you need to move over to the left. That's all I got for you. Kamaya ends up meeting up with Jason Lee, honey. Let me tell you something. I didn't know who Jason Lee was until I really looked him up on Twitter, and he's not verified. Jason Lee is a slug, child. Ain't nobody checking for you, Jason Lee. So he meets up with Kamaya, and Kamaya just ends up telling, Jason Lee is like a little blog or whatever. He done wrote for a couple of people, da-da-da. So he ends up meeting with Kamaya, and Kamaya just telling Fizz, telling him that, Fizz, they ain't together no more, and his penis was working, his barely working, and that's kind of the same thing everybody says when they break up in a relationship anyway. Like, it didn't work, da 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 da. But for some reason, I slick believe Kamaya, cause Kamaya is that girl, and I'm living for her, honey. I'm living for Miss Kamaya. I'm gonna tell y'all way later on in the review. She just said his dick didn't work and he needs some Viagra. So, I mean, you probably smoking so much dope, Lil Fizz, and all these hands and shit you doing and shit. You probably ain't got no stroke gang. I'm not surprised, honey. You probably screw like a worm, honey. I'm not interested in it. So moving on, swift and professional, unlike his sex game, Miles and his painted ass eyebrows pooch on to Hazel in the studio, giving these struggle vocals and these struggle bars and shit. And she in there hip hop rapping, big nose ass girl. But you know what? Hazel E was speaking some truth. She was talking to Miles, because Miles was sitting here talking about his, he ready to do this with, Mile and Christopher, but he's just not ready to come out. I'm just like Mile and Christopher. I'm just like, bro, you already on TV. You already came out, believe it or not. Even though y'all filmed this several months ago or whatever, you already out. And girl, you were painted eyebrows. So girl, there's nothing. I mean, girl, come on, let's be honest. Huh? You already in the studio with Hazel E and she lying. Both y'all can't tell a lie, honey, and get away with it. Somebody got to be able to. Somebody got to stand. Like, somebody's got to say, you know what, I'm the lying ass person. So, Hazel E stands up. She stands up for the LGBT community, and she's talking about, the struggle is real with being a hip hop artist and any type of stuff, and being in the rap game, hip hop game. So Hazel E, I do appreciate with that. I just want you to be comfortable with yourself. I just want you to love yourself, Hazel. I feel like you don't love yourself, girl. And it makes me hurt. It really makes me hurt to see you on TV, and I'm not even lying. That's not even no shits or giggles. It makes me hurt. Like, my heart goes out to you. So I hope you get it together. So Fizz ends up bumping into Nikki at the club, honey. That fake ass shit. That shit was not real. Maybe he should have took some plastic off her damn face and used it to prop his dick up so it can be so he can stroke and can be better. Child, a damn fool, honey. Him and Nikki, they talking. Nikki got the nerve to sit here talking about Kamaya and her lopsided titties. And I'm like, girl, your whole DNA is lopsided. So what are you talking about? Nikki, I'm not here for Nikki because she's just not real. She look fake as hell. What else was going on? I just feel like, Fizz, you sold your soul to Mona Scott for a fake ass wannabe Kim Kardashian, without the coins, without the relevance, and without the knowledge to know how to spin this shit and make some money. Nobody is checking about for Nikki and her mama and her damn hip hop broomstick ass hairline. So nobody's interested in this shit. So I don't even want to talk about that no more, huh? Princess ends up getting confronted by Ray J about her being at the Drake party, which I don't believe at all. I don't believe none of this shit. I ain't believing it. It sounded so, because y'all kept saying Drake's name over and over again, and I was like, why y'all keep saying y'all need Drake, to keep y'all storyline trending or some shit? So He just telling her, I know you was doing it. And Princess just like, I wasn't doing anything. You need to respect me. And Princess, you're a very beautiful girl. I feel like you can just move on with Ray J. You don't have to do all the stuff that you're doing, honey. So God broke the mold again, okay, for Lil B, honey. Whitney Houston's goddaughter, honey, the great, honey. She ends up talking to Max, and she ends up telling Max, she telling Max, we need to talk about this stuff that went on in the studio. You wasn't doing no rapping. You was in there filling on them hoes. And Max not here for it, and he talking about he don't wear they ring. But bro, you got a big ass ring around your damn mouth. Your mouth is wide as hell. Like Max, you know what? Max has to have some good dick. He has to. There's no other way around it. He got to have a mean, sickening ass stroke game. Because when I watch Miles and I look at his mouth, I know he ain't going down on nobody. Cause baby, his mouth look like a Jack LaLanne juice or something. Like he will blend the juice and like it will be no pulp, no seeds, no nothing. Like he got a filter. Like, girl, how many teeth you got, Maximilian? Girl, a Maximilian teeth, girl. That's what I'm gonna call you. Your grill is all the hell fucked up. And I'm not understand why you on the TV looking like that. So, Lil B, you need to find out what's going on because your teeth gonna end up looking like his too, honey. You need to get it together. So he ended up throwing the ring and he said, this is what I think about our relationship, our marriage. It don't mean anything. It's just a ring. So he chunks that shit, chunked the deuces of her ass. And she just looking. And she go in the car to try. She run up, just like you, Lil B, you ran up to him. You gonna be the joker. I'm gonna clown your ass every time I get. You run up to him like you about to do something. And you grab his arm, tell him to stop. He hops in the Hummer, the least ass Hummer, and you stop in front of the car to keep him from going. And bitch, he reversed. He reversed on your ass. And he backed up and left your ass, and you just looking like a damn fool. Tell me something, don't embarrass me in the neighbors. Bitch, what about the millions of people who watching Love and Hip Hop right now laughing at you, bitch? We already laughed about you in these kitten heels and the fact that you had a heel on that you borrowed from one of your friends, and you had a big-ass space bar between them hoes. No, ma'am. What else was going on? Jason Lee, him and his boar's head, lunch meat ass stomach, end up pooches on up to Fizz. And who else? And April, they sitting down. April, I'm liking her storyline because she's not being messy. She ain't doing too much. She just doing whatever. And they talking, they having lunch, and he just pooches on in and just out of no damn where. And they shade him like, girl, where you come from? Where motherfucker? We wasn't expecting your ass. So they talking and stuff. And Jason Lee just bust out and just said, I heard that you and what's her name screwing. And she said, your dick game ain't shit. So Fizz got upset, honey. Fizz was mad. Let me tell you something. That is something you do not tell as a light-skinned man that his dick game ain't good because it's already questionable anyway. So I didn't know what to tell. I just didn't know what to say about that, honey. What's the name? Lil Fizz like he said, nah, I fucking so good. Your legs were shaking. I was like, bro, this shit so whack. You ain't have to explain nothing to this man. You could have just said, all right, peep that shit. Like, girl, you said, no, her leg was shaking. Girl, that was a whack-ass excuse. Girl, that shit sound like a made-up ass storyline, honey. Dragon Tail storyline ass shit. Fizz, I don't believe you dig her down. Somebody sent me a picture in a DM of Fizz's pipe. Girl, I've seen better, honey. It didn't do shit for me, girl. It like a tight-ass banana, honey, that was on sale. You know how Kroger every once in a while had the bananas on sale that's about to damn near rot. Come get them. They like 30 cents a pound. Yeah, Fizz penis was in one of them. What else was going on? I can't even think about what Miles and Miley, honey, Miles ends up taking Miley and Christopher out on a date to Old Charlie's, honey. He done got him a gift card. Somebody gave him a gift card for his birthday. So he done took Miles out on a date. And Miley and Christopher just so happy that Trey didn't wear. Hey, let me tell you something. Y'all just love wearing these Trey hats to make y'all seem like y'all Trey girl. I catch you, Miley, Christopher girl. I'm rooting for you. So, y'all talking and shit. And Miles just like, I'm going to do good. I'm going to do better and all that type of shit. Like, girl, bring us some more bread and butter for our rolls and shit, Old Charlie. So it was cute for y'all to have a little date, but don't nobody give a damn. Like, he talking about something, I'm just ready to come out. Like, bro, you good. You wear makeup in public, girl. You good. Ain't nobody, ain't nobody gonna question her. So, Jason Lee ends up meeting up with Hazel and Nikki, baby, honey. Child, that shit was a damn fool, honey. He called out Hazel E, said that Hazel E around here telling folks she was such and such, and Hazel E, you ain't shit. Talking about something, I work for such and such, child. Jason Lee calls you out on your shit, honey, and he said if it something like a birds flock together, but ducks cluck, bitch, ducks quack, ho. Get your, you know what? I was so tired of you in that Super Saiyan ass haircut. And I'm Jason Lee, I just was not feeling you. The fact that you baptized the shit out of Hazel E, I'm not a big Hazel E fan, but the fact that you threw that drink on her like that and then she went up on her face like a V formation, like she was about to be attacked by infantrymen, bitch, I was very, very upset about that. Hey, like Jason Lee, that shit was very, very pathetic. I know you're not verified on Twitter ass, trying to do the best to come up. And I know you done sold your damn soul and your motherfucking booty for to be on the spotlight of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Hollywood, and the fact that you got on your bio star of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Bitch, it took 4 episodes to get your long head ass on here. Girl, nobody checking for your ass, girl. You got 23,000 followers on Twitter. Girl, ain't nobody checking for you. You ain't doing no damn thing like you doing. You ain't verified. You ain't no bitch. I'm not even knowing about the only reason why, because you the only foolish ass blogger in California that would have did that dumb ass shit. Because everybody in California, they making real coins. They not finna sell their damn soul to Mona Scott for this bullshit. Okay? And you got in that ugly ass haircut, bitch. I'm not here for you and your wide back ass stomach while you sitting here talking the damn shit like you got a deep freezer sitting on top of your chest. Girl, I cannot, honey, and I will not. I will not deal with you in that damn Namek ass fucking hairline that you had. Girl, that shit went all the way back. Girl, I hated it. I hated you, and I hate your blog, girl. I'm over you, girl. The reason I didn't understand the purpose of you doing that to Hazel E. That really pissed the shit out of me. It pissed me off because I felt like that was just too much. And then you walk off like a punk. But you know who else I'm gonna get on? Nikki, your plastic ass to even use your damn plastic damn Tupperware set to protect Hazel E from getting baptized. Like, she got the alcohol threw up in her eye, and then her wig went up, her edges disappeared, and Nikki, baby, you ain't do shit but just put your head down and start shaking. That was your point in your time to take up for your friend, say that's fucked up or do something. Like, you ain't had her no napkin. Hazel E, you need to really evaluate your friendship with these hoes, because they left your ass in there bleeding, honey. Bleeding? Well, I stop. Girl, you were bleeding. You were bleeding. Your eyes would get like you had alcohol in your eye, girl. How can you think, girl? Your wig had went up. Your wig was sipping sideways, girl. I could not, honey. So Fizz and Nikki end up having some type of struggle breakfast, honey. And she talking about she gonna cook. Nikki, baby, I don't believe your ass got that close to some goddamn bacon grease and it's popping and shit and your plastic ass was that close. Ain't nowhere in the hell your plastic face ass was that close to hot ass bacon and cooking on no stove. Let me tell you something. I don't trust nobody to cook bacon on the damn stove. I don't give a damn. You put a lid on that shit. Anyway, if you let grease just pop on your face like that, there is something mentally wrong with you. Bacon needs to be cooked into a damn oven or a microwave. I don't mess with the microwave, but you need to put that shit in the toaster oven. You need to put that shit in the toaster oven and close it up. Like, I don't understand that shit, honey. That shit was a fool, and she cooking it. So Kamaya ends up showing up, and Kamaya just like, you know what's really, really good? She like, okay, I'm here. And they start talking shit. And Nikki, baby, just got a large mouth. She can't defend herself. She can't do shit because Kamaya was talking cash money, baby. She was ready to cash a check, honey. Do you hear me? She had already endorsed the check. She had put her fingerprint on it, everything. Matter of fact, she even had to put her fingerprint on it because she already got a bank account, okay, associated with this bank. So she talked cash money and she threw that bag at Nikki, and Nikki twirled around, that bag still hit her ass. And then Fizz had told her she had to leave, and she mugged the dog shit out of Fizz, and Fizz had got in his feeling, baby. She slapped some of that light skin off his ass. He had to reevaluate the situation because he wanted to beat the dog shit out of her. But Lil Fizz, you got embarrassed, girl. That shit was funny as hell. Kamaya is that girl, honey. And then she turned around after mugging the dog shit out of Fizz. She threw that bag at Nikki, and she just, bitch, I'm still beautiful. You know what? Lets me know that Nikki is a weak ass little girl, and she ain't about that life. She can talk all that shit, but when it comes to throwing them blows, she can't do it, honey. And Kamaya was ready to go toe to toe. I am so glad that Kamaya is like, I don't give a damn, and ain't nobody gonna talk to me crazy, especially not you. Kamaya, girl, you get standing ovation, girl. You get man crush Monday and woman crush Monday, honey, because you did that shit, honey. I was here for it. So this episode was really cute. I cannot wait to see Will from Day 26 in his struggle apartment with them tad ass cabinets and shit in the background, talking to his wife about tip tapping outside of Beale Street to get a couple of dollars to pay rent. Follow me on Twitter, JustinJ1232, and Instagram and all that type of shit. Tell me what y'all thought about this episode. This episode was really, really cute. I'm turned up. A lot of shit popped off this weekend. I'll tell y'all about it in the next video. But right now, I'm feeling this red wine, and I'm hoping y'all enjoy my view. Love y'all, and I'll talk y'all later. Deuces.